Hi everybody, my name is Dean Hendricks. I'm the owner of Quick Fix Industries, and today we're going to blow your mind on how easy it is to repair your own sprinkler system. We're going to show you how by using this inside pipe connector, and this could be done within 15 minutes or less, total repair time, for $15 or less in total material costs, and this is how it's done. Alright, so we found a leak on the property. Apparently there's a broken pipe down in the ground somewhere, and we're going to have to dig this spot up and see what we have so we can find a way that we're going to repair it. After finding the leak in the property and seeing the water pool up in the grass surface area, we've now dug out the hole and exposed the pipe where the actual break is, and this one happens to be at a socket fitting where the pipe had fractured right at the socket fitting. We don't know exactly how it happened. It could have been a lightning strike, but it did break the pipe right where we're going to actually need this part. So instead of removing all the fittings and adding more components to it to get the socket fitting, whether it's a 90, a T, or a 45, whatever it is, a valve back in line with the other pipe, we don't have to add in those fittings anymore. What we have created is something that is so simplistic that just anybody can do. We're about to show you how. So in order to prep, I have to clear some of this pipe away, and I'm going to start. There is multiple pipes in this trench, so you just want to be careful that you're not going to damage anything underneath. So I'm just going to saw this portion that's fractured into the T away from the T, and then I'm going to cut the pipe back to where I can perform my work. So first step in the process is get the pipe cut away from the fitting, and then I'll take a pair of cutters and cut back so I have some room to work. So now that we've got this piece of pipe cut off at the T, we're going to insert the tapered end of the inside pipe connector right inside this piece of pipe that's still stuck in the T. You can see how it slides in. Of course, we're going to glue this in there so it remains tight and doesn't leak. And then off the back side of this, we're going to build off to our adjoining pipe. So you can see that everything is in line with each other still. I didn't have to remove the T or add in any other fittings and have this T just slightly over to the side. Instead, it stays exactly where it's at, and I go ahead and glue that part in. So I take my glue around the tapered end of the fitting, glue inside of the T, and slide your fitting in there just like so. So we'll leave the glue there, and then we're going to take a coupling, because that's where this is going to couple onto, and it's going to move back to its adjoining pipe. So now I'll go ahead and glue the coupling on to the inside pipe connector, like so. Hold it for a second, let it set, and then here's where the telescopic fix comes into play. This actually pulls apart, so you can glue this into this coupling and slide it over to the pipe wherever you make the cut. So in doing this, I'm going to take a marker and I'm going to mark, because this pipe goes inside of this about close to 2 inches. I'm going to make sure that I mark it from the center of the coupling to where it's going to be inserted into the last fitting. So there's my mark. I'll take my cutters, cut back on it. I will take this, I'll close it up slightly. I'll go ahead and glue the smaller end into the coupling, like so, slides right in. Now this part here can pull back and forth, so I'm just going to push this down and I'm going to glue both of them and just feed it right into where it joins up with this pipe. So I glue both the inside of the fitting and the outside of the pipe, and I pull it over and it slides on, and that job is complete.